You're not on the air here. This is recording, you know?
Okay.
So you just relax and we just talk. Yeah?
Yes.
Go a little bit farther. No, the other.
Okay.
Yeah, recording. Alright. Just relax. I will ask a question, you will answer. Alright, guys, so today I'm interviewing the youngest group member who stayed with us for 5.5 weeks, Pieter from Belgium. Okay? So, Pieter, share with us what brought you to Peru? What was your intention, your vision for the medicine, and talk about your process.
Okay, so the reason why I came to Peru was for me because I was misusing and abusing substances, especially drugs and alcohol in my life from a young age, and that has ups and downs, but like especially during difficult moments I couldn't like handle my own feelings and start like using drugs and abusing it. And during the years it was getting like worse and worse and worse, and you know, you don't live after a while. It's like you're just like a slave of your addiction, and it was actually terrible, and I wanted to get rid of it. And then I was searching for like different ways actually to like get off my addictions and like heal the inner wounds what like was inside of me. I tried therapy, many things, and like I had like some help tools from it, but it was not what I exactly needed, and like I couldn't go deep enough into like the healing process. And then I thought I'd give it a chance to like psychedelic therapy, plant medicine, and that really like changed a lot for me in like the last 5.5 weeks. Like each ceremony was like kind of peeling off like an old layer of skin you don't need, like get rid of it, and it's just beautiful. Like every ceremony you're like blooming like a flower, more and more open, and like truly becoming you, the authentic you, like the real you. And you don't want to like hide yourself behind something or like run away from it. You embrace yourself, and it's beautiful. It was a beautiful process for sure.
So what drugs were you using?
Well, actually everything I could like get into my hands. Ketamine, 3-MMC, speeds, GAB, ecstasy, MDMA, LSD, mushrooms. Mushrooms are not really a drug. I still see them as a medicine.
Mushrooms, medicine.
But it's the way how you use it.
Of course, you can be stupid with anything.
Exactly.
If you take mushroom, go to discotheque. I mean, you just set
It's
yourself
not the place at all.
for the problems, you know. But no, mushroom is a powerful medicine, of course.
Exactly.
It has to be respected. But everything else that you said, it's not
It is.
what we consider medicines. You know?
Exactly, it destroys you.
So, what was your worst drug that you used that you couldn't get rid of, and you felt like you've been enslaved by this, and it just was putting you in a darkness?
For myself, ketamine and 3-MMC.
The 3-MMC, what is that?
It's like a designer drug. So it's somewhere in between like ecstasy and cocaine. It's designer labs made of shit. Yeah.
So was it made of cocaine?
It's like kind of a somewhere in between. It's not cocaine and it's not ecstasy, but like the feelings are like really similar to it.
But what's the substance? Is it MDMA?
Catinona? I don't know how I have to say it in English, but like they make it from, actually they extract it, like I heard it, from like a plant called cats. But it's just...
Well, it's a chemical process.
It is. They make powders of it.
There's nothing left there from the plant.
No, nothing at all.
Like same thing with what they did with the coca.
No, exactly.
Same thing. To perversion, destruction, you know, murder of a plant medicine, you know, totally to a shit drug that destroys your life. You know?
Exactly.
So, and ketamine.
Ketamine, yeah.
It was the same for you?
A really difficult one as well. Like I get actually twice addicted on it. Like once I quit for a long time, but then during like a difficult time in my life, again I grabbed on it and yeah, get like down with it as well. I really hurt some people, including myself. So. Yeah.
So, did you go on hard drugs like meth, heroin?
No, like stuff? Never like really heavy stuff. Like I know I was always like sensitive to like addiction, so that's the reason why I stayed away from the substances, because I know like I get so easy into them and I get lost with it. Yeah,
then you dig a hole to yourself. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to get you out of there. Exactly. It's possible. With the medicine, we do that, but it's just harder work.
It is.
It takes more on your part and on our part too. You know, it's just a deeper hole to get you out. But you were pretty dark when you came in the place you were in. So you want to share about your smoking addiction and what happened to it?
Yeah, sure. So when I actually came to Huachuma Wasi, like my idea was to like quit with like the drugs, but I didn't really thought that it should be possible to me like quitting with smoking. And after 2.5 weeks, like I dropped my tobacco away and yeah, didn't touch a cigarette anymore since then. So I am so surprised like how quick the medicine like gets you rid of like addictions. Like to be honest, smoking is the most difficult one for most people to quit with, because it's so like accepted by everybody.
Yeah, it's like it's socially accepted.
Exactly.
You don't see this as a problem.
Exactly. And yeah, I was really surprised about it. 2.5 weeks. And
so how you feel now?
Great.
Not smoking.
Great, healthy as well. Like I noticed it in my limbs. Like I can get so much more air into it, and yeah, feeling healthy. I look even healthier. Like get more color in my face, and yeah.
So how do you feel about your drugs now? You like when you go home now?
No.
Are you scared to meet same people you did drugs with? You know, places where they are done.
I know I have to put some boundaries on people, and some people I have to get out. That's part of it, but I mean, like I don't want to destroy myself again. I've done it too many times, and I came for like this reason to Huachuma Wasi to get rid of it. Like, nah, never again. Like,
so you feel confident with yourself there.
Exactly.
You just go through this without even being bothered.
Exactly. Like I don't have the feeling I have to hide myself or like run away or like I am who I am. If people don't like it, that's their problem, not mine. Not mine.
So you feel like you're done with it?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Drugs and
Exactly.
cigarettes.
Exactly.
So now clean life.
Exactly. 3 weeks already clean from tobacco, so yeah.
You look definitely different from when you came. You know?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So, what was the experience for you? Talking about Huachuma specifically.
Beautiful, like
from the beginning, getting to know the medicine.
Oh, okay. So like the beginning, the first week was like kind of like feeling on, like how is it, and like it's not the first time I tried like psychedelic experiences, like magic mushrooms, for example. But it's every psychedelic, or in this case, medicine, is like still a little bit different. So it was like kind of feeling on how it is, and then like each ceremony you're like, yeah, building more trust with like the medicine, because like you told to me, like it's a process, you have to trust the medicine. The more you trust it, the more beautiful it gets, the more healing, the deeper you go, and it is like this. Like each ceremony, it was like, yeah, peeling off a layer of skin that I didn't need, and the first week it was like, yeah, how do I say this?
Nervous.
Yeah, kind of nervous and like feeling, seeing how it goes. But then after the second week, it's going better and better. You know how you have to work with it, and yeah, the trust is coming more and more. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful medicine, beautiful medicine.
So what was your most profound ceremony in all this month and a half?
The most beautiful one, or the most like interesting. I still think it was like actually on the road, because like it was really unclear for me, like how I wanted like my life to go. Like I didn't really have like a purpose and like clarity how I wanted. And the moment we went to the rub, I get so much clarity of like how I want my future, and that was like beautiful, like a reason why I want to live and like what I want to do, which steps I have to take, and which I don't have to take. Like, yeah, getting purpose in life, something really important actually.
So that was at the rock.
Yeah.
And how did you feel the progression of the medicine over this time?
Beautiful. It's like, I don't know, becoming more myself. Like, it's the moment when I arrived, I should say it in that way, I wasn't myself at all. Like, I didn't know who I was, and like the medicine showed that like more and more each ceremony is just becoming you, the real you, the authentic you. That's beautiful. You don't want to like hide that person behind like something that destroys you, make you sad, unhealthy. You know,
Well, that's the healing.
it is.
Becoming yourself, yeah, becoming your real self. And then you live your life in this space, you know, and make decisions, make better decisions. You know,
It is.
you know, because there is someone who actually making decisions.
It is. And it's not like somebody choose for you or like follow someone's opinion. It's like we're getting the boss of your own life, and you don't want to get interrupted by bad energies.
Yeah, it's all about following yourself,
Exactly.
following your heart and trusting yourself, and just trying to make the best out of your life, you know.
I will, for sure.
And
Life starts from now on.
While respecting other people, you know.
Exactly.
It's like, you know, we live in a society, we live with others, so it's a part of the whole thing. You know, that's what the medicine teaching us, how to live in the world, how to treat people, how to just being person, you know, being human. That was very beautiful to see you transform, and in a relatively small time. I mean, considering the addictions, it takes sometimes more time to break the patterns and
exactly, but it has gone so quick. I was even surprised about it. Like like I told you, I didn't actually like quit actually with smoking even at the end of my retreat. So
you didn't even think that smoking would even come up as a problem.
Excuse me?
You didn't think that smoking would be as a problem.
Exactly.
As something that you would be working on.
Exactly.
It wasn't drugs.
Exactly.
To get off that, you know.
But that's drugs as well.
Of course, when you see clearly, you know. It's like, you know, you just understand that this is self-destructive behavior that it doesn't help you, it destroys you. So, you know, why would you continue with something that not only neutral but actually negative in your life? Well, you have to see that, you see the truth of it. You know, intellectual understanding is not enough. That's why people have so hard time to get off drugs, and I know that myself. It's like I'm coming from the darkest alleys of the, you know, of in the past. You know, I've been everywhere, so I've been in all kind of things. You know, so I got myself out of this. I've seen light, and I said, that's it. My path is light, and purity and beauty. And that's an opposite direction. That's what word of play medicine, you know, brings you when you open up and you work with it sincerely and with open heart, you know. So I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be there and how it feels to be here. I know how it feels to be sick and an addict and depressed and, you know, hopeless and you know, everything.
Living in fear as well.
Huh?
Living in fear as well, for me at least.
Well, I was living in fear of police.
Yeah, well, kind of for me the same.
You know, that's where we were. You know?
Yeah.
But definitely, it's fear is certainly present there in one shape or form or another. You know, and of course, the plant medicine brought me to light, so I know how much better that feels. You know,
So much better.
and that's how I help others, because I know I've been in your shoes, you know, so I understand where you were, where you are, you know, when you come in, and then just showing you a better way of living, you know, basically that's what it is. So certainly there is a work involved in that. The medicine cleanses you up. That's for sure. You are good. You can go back and you'll be fine. But you have to remember that it's a choice.
Exactly.
And the choices you will have to make in the moment.
Exactly.
You can fall back.
It's
not that you have to fall back. It's not like you have kind of relapse. It's just pure psychological stuff. It's you're good now. Chemically, biochemically, psychologically, spiritually, everything, physiologically, but you have to protect it too, and that's your work. If you go with the wrong people, you can show weakness, feeling like, okay, I'm so good, I'm so healthy, I'm not afraid. It's like I can just do this, and then that's how you sleep.
It's like
back.
the age to say it, and the way like you have to be careful.
Yeah, it's like
just put boundaries.
Exactly. It's like don't be afraid to put boundaries.
Exactly.
You have to put.
Exactly.
You owe now. You own this to yourself.
Exactly.
Not even to the medicine. You own it to yourself.
Exactly.
You put the boundaries and be selective of what kind of influences and energies you want to let into your sphere, to your life. So that's where your work continues. That's how you integrated medicine there. Through work. You have to apply everything you learned, you understood, and protect that from negative influences.
But I know I have to put boundaries on people, and some I have to cut out. Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, it's for my own best, so.
When I came to Peru and drank medicine for the first time, I went back and everything changed. Yeah, I got divorced.
Okay.
It just wasn't. I just realized that this is my path, and all that has to go. And it's not because of the woman I was with. It was complicated situation there with the cold and all that stuff, and but it's like you can lie to yourself. You do medicine, you can lie to yourself, you can lie to people. It's like you call a spade a spade. It's like, okay guys, you want to play with this and you do that. I'm out of here. I'm living my life. So the medicine gives you that power to be yourself and to have a standing life. So you have to practice that. You have to really be the words, really. You have to really walk the talk, So everything you have seen in terms of the light, the beauty, the purity, the connection, all this is real.
It is. And it's wonderful.
This is yours. It's
so
your
much
connection.
more wonderful than the darkness. So much.
Of course. Well, that's something to remember, just remember that experience and rely on that. Just trust that.
Exactly. But I will. It was like a big teaching in my life for I'm still really thankful for, and will stay for the rest of my life. Huachuma Wasi is like a beautiful place in my heart, Sergey, so thank you again.
Of course. How was the ayahuasca ceremony the other night?
It was gentle, but it was interesting, how the medicines combinate after each other, because it was on Friday at Huachuma, Saturday ayahuasca, then on Monday Huachuma again, Tuesday combo, and then Wednesday again Huachuma. It's how it builds up. It's beautiful, more beauty, more healing, and it goes deeper, and you're getting cleaner as well than the body. A lot of toxins getting out of it. So.
Yeah, we do it sometime, when the energy is right and the group is good. That's how we add more medicines towards the end of the journey for some people who stay with us for, relatively speaking, long enough. Just towards the end, because, we need rest, so we don't pressure too much.
The medicine is a lot of work, even on the body. So
yeah, of course. It's like that's
rest.
how I work with the medicine. People need rest, and we give them rest.
Exactly.
It's only towards the end when it's time to kind of step on the gas a little bit before people leave. Then we do a little bit more. But how did you like the way we do that? The whole
actually, because to be honest, in the beginning, before I actually came, I was talking to you, I really want to do the ayahuasca, And I really appreciated you haven't done it in the beginning, actually. Like, it slowly was building up. Yeah, exactly. Just like, take it easy and like, take care of people, see how they react. I mean, I felt myself really safe in this place as well, but it's really important. Like, protected, and yeah.
Well, that's important. And
It
how you
is.
can take powerful medicines
Yes.
if you don't feel safe.
Exactly. But
You're setting yourself for trouble.
you know, you have people who like smash themselves and like, let's try it, and they don't even know what they're doing. So,
Unfortunately, that's what happens.
unfortunately,
And
there are
then
powerful
problems.
medicines, but
Yeah, and then people wonder why they not healed.
Exactly.
Because it's a misconception thinking that you just take the medicine and it just magically cures you, and you just go home. And it's a work. There's a
exactly.
work involved, and you participate in the process.
Exactly. And it takes time as well. Like,
Yes.
I still can't like hear the joke from myself. I only gonna stay 3 weeks, and then 5.5 weeks later, yeah, was beautiful.
Yeah, it's the more medicine, the more time you spend with the medicine, the better, of course.
Exactly.
You just go deeper, you build trust, you build relationship, and just a different process. Just going
Exactly.
faster and deeper, and
Exactly.
become more beautiful too, because you clean yourself in the beginning. So
Exactly.
as you get cleaned up, just more beauty, more joy, and
Exactly.
just pure bliss.
Yes, it is.
So, what is it that you want to share with people who, considering doing medicines, but maybe have fears and not sure about this? So, what would be your recommendation for people?
Well, I shall say go for it if you're like mentally and physically okay, like it's fine for you, because like the medicine is not for everybody. That's something to be honest about. Like people who are like mentally not okay, or if like for example like strong diseases, it can be dangerous. But like people who are like healthy, to say it in that way, and they really want to work on their issues, go for it. Like, I mean, for me, this was like the most powerful experience until now in my life, and I guess it's gonna stay this one. So like this 5.5 weeks were for me like 10, 15 years of therapy, and like a little bit more than a month, like 1.5. So yeah, I definitely should recommend it, especially in my case. Like everybody comes for different reasons. I came here for like addiction problems and escaping behavior, but like go for it. It's for me like the most beautiful process I have ever experienced. So yeah.
If you want to share, that's totally optional. If you don't, that's okay. But if you want to share, just briefly, you don't need to go into details. If you want to touch upon the reasons that led you to addictions in your life, like
Well,
traumas.
past traumas from in like my youth, puberty, like the time that I grew it actually up. My parents get divorced, but was like pretty difficult to me. I experienced like bully in school.
Oh,
Bullies.
being bullied.
Yeah,
Bullied.
exactly. Yeah, sorry for my English, excuse me. Yeah, different kind of stuff. Like, always get disappointed and like love as well. Yeah, different kind of like situations, issues that was leading me to like addiction and escaping behavior.
So it's coming from the home, like
Yeah, home and like love, relationship situations. Yeah, different kind of things like from here and there.
So you feel that was the reason to look for escapes, to look for
Exactly.
drugs, to kind of run away from this.
Exactly.
So how you feel about this now, after this work, after this, early childhood abuse and all this?
Well, I don't really care anymore what people think of me, but I care for myself and what I am. That's actually the thing where I care. I'm like, if people like me, that's fine, but if they don't like me, there is the door. I mean,
That's how I feel.
go.
There are many people in the world.
Exactly. We live with
Some people
so
like
many
you,
people.
somebody
Like,
don't.
I mean, like, you can't have everybody as a friend, and that's fine. Like,
Hey, just remember, man, they killed Jesus. Man. I mean, come on. They nailed him, you know. It's like, so who are we not to be liked? You know what I mean? They killed this guy.
Exactly.
So it's okay to be not liked by somebody.
As long as I like myself, that's the most important.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. As long as you like yourself and you feel good about yourself
and be proud of myself, because I am like after 5.5 weeks, like really so much changes. I'm still speechless about it.
Well, the medicine unfolds in time, you know. It's like now you just download all this stuff, but then you go home and months goes by and then you unpack, you know, you unload all this and you understand more, and you understand more actually than what happened here than you understand now, because you are still in it, you know. But when you go back, it will be all, you will look at it from far, and time will bring more clarity, you know, and it's a very beautiful process.
It works in the long term medicine, and it's beautiful.
It's a result-oriented work, you know. It's not only experience-oriented. It's not what you experience. Of course, you have the experience, and even that, even if you just would come here for experience, it's still worth it, because it's the most amazing experience you have in your life, you know. But it's not just experience; it's what experience do to your life, how it changes you, how it
deeply, like,
you know,
not only me, but like how I see as well, like the progress, but like other people that stayed in this place, like each ceremony, they're like, it's just beautiful, the transformation you see from like people that are depressed, like suicidal, like really have experienced like really intense stuff, even more intense than me, and they're like smiling, just enjoying that they're alive, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
That's it. The healing reflects in other people. You see yourself in others, and then they see themselves in you, and that's why the way we do it is because that is people can also share between them and teach each other, you know.
It is.
And you mirror that from each other. Yes, oh, definitely. That's why.
It's not only your process, but as well, like just watching around and like hearing.
Definitely, that's why we have the nights of the fire
and they're amazing in this place. Fire.
Yeah, something to look forward, cozy sharing. There's a lot of healing in it, you know. It's kind of informal, but there's a lot of healing in it. That's very good. So, is there anything else you want to share before we go?
Just thank you so much, Sergey. Like to the medicine as well.
I will ask you again. So, work this then. Relax. So, is there anything else you want to add before we go?
Well, I just want to say thank you, Sergey. Thank you for your wife as well, for the great cooking and moments, like the delivery guy, call him deliver fish, as well like the whole group that was here. Like they were really important, like part into like this healing process and the medicine. Like I really found like a beautiful way of living. I'm gonna keep my dedication to this, like just great things, not like destroying anymore, like following my passion and things that I want to do.
Exactly. Well, I'm very glad that you came to that point. You know, that was my intention for you and my hope. And you came to this point. You're living in a good shape.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
But I feel myself so much better. Like it's incredible what like 5.5 weeks of medicine work can do with a person. Incredible.
Yeah.
How deeply transformative it is.
Well, next time you come, it will be deeper.
Yeah, and I will sleep for longer, that's for sure.
Another cycle, you know?
It is.
But there is a lot to unload for now. So, well, thank you, Peter. It was great having you here, man.
It's everything.
You know, you're a good guy. You have a good heart,
you.
man.
You're a good man.
Keep the light shining, man.
I will.
Good luck.
And keep going with the work. Like, seriously, we need more people like this.
Of course. That's
beautiful work you're doing, Sergey.
We are that, you know.
Thank you.
It's an honor to serve this medicine to good people.
Thank you very much.
All right.